India heads to African nations after US adventure. India PM Modi may complete largest number of nations visits, Guinness World Record in one tenure of PM President of any nation. It's like all the free time of PM traded in world tourism before India elections 2024. sjsrana. Key questions world community asking: will India announce pending $500 million USD compensation to killing of 60 plus kids of Gambia, African nation? And other nations, Cameroon, Uzbekistan, etc. inflicted India pharma contaminated syrups drugs. https://www.al-monitor.com/originals/2023/06/indias-modi-makes-first-visit-Egypt-ties-strengthen. About 3,600 Indians live in Egypt. Around 50 Indian companies operate in Egypt and employ around 35,000 Egyptians. The takeaway on recently PMOP and show of US-India kickstart of deep state agendas with India visiting US's 2024 elections, free campaign provided by the US Biden administration under influence of India origin VP US Kamala Harris. Despite cover-up in such trivial news reporting, world doesn't understand the US-India common values. In the name of democracy and convert agendas, the US has downgraded itself in whole world. Whilst India remains worst performer in Press Freedom Index, Global Free Speech Index, Global Food Security, Global Human Rights, Global Human Trafficking, Sex Trafficking and countless issues, however, the US admin embraced India like addicted to fentanyl blindly under US residence players. We don't have time energy to uncover deep state agendas as India. Metaphor MOR-ONS rapists in neighbourhood are going to take credit later as past 12 years deep-seated impersonators, perverts, morons of India. Consider following news report: national interest that fails to uncover deep state agenda, a complete trash. https://nationalinterest.org/blog/modi%e2% 80% 99s-state-visit-was-victory-india-partnership-ambiguities-remain-2065-78. Much transparent reporting seen here covering deep state agendas US-India kickstart. https://www.csmonitor.com/text_edition/world/asia-south-central/2023/0622/India-the-us-and-friend-versaries. It's that, despite genuine enthusiasm on both sides for strengthening relations between the two democracies, US policymakers know that India is never likely to become a full-scale ally and friend. However, the US leadership and few blue-chip companies addicted to India selling snake's oil. World Events Update: NATO Russia Ukraine War Zones. India thanks US VP Kamala Harris for doing groundwork for the India visiting US to check possibilities of future with US. https://youtube.be/i5twcp-jademe https://one-world-press.wordpress.com/2023/India-thanks-SDASH-VP-deep-state-agenda-war-dash-approaching-Canada-immigration-fraud-by-India-VP for thanks the US VP for doing the groundwork for India visiting the US to see what future lies of the US with India, claims international think tank. https://www.india-today.in/India/story/pm-modi-has-visit-kamala-harris-contribution-strengthen-ties-contribute-2023/06-23. By India Today News Desk. Prime Minister Narendra Modi praised US Vice President Kamala Harris on Friday and said her contribution to strengthening the strategic partnership between the two countries has been incredible. The US doing election campaign for Modi government 2024. The timings of visit is making the US admin complicit in advance election campaign, claims international think tank, sjsrana. https://www.nytimes.com/2023/06/2023/world/asia/modi-india-us-visit-g20.html. Always remember, sjsrana never participates in Metaphor MOR-ONS rapist schemes, tricks, gimmickry in neighbourhood. Daily India, All India sex trafficking agencies MORONS hijacking communications cell phone daily of innocence to facilitate sex trafficking females girls in neighbourhood. Thanks. Surinderjit Singh Rana. When in India, always be aware of impostors, impersonators, pedophiles, perverts, trespassing morons. Many surveillance data and communication for stealing IPR neighbourhood surveillance by impostors in neighbourhood. #sjsrana. +918968107947 WhatsApp. 6,239,428,115 mostly used by sjsrana. 7,073,397,947. 7,073,357,947. #shrana. www.oneworldpress.wordpress.com Instagram.com/shrana, direct messaging. Donations to humanity-related work for this site click https://paypal.me/shrana. Locale. X=N_US. Google search. #May 2020 WW3. YouTube search sjsrana.